is Cobblepot?
Well, look who it is. Mr.
Enough. Freeze! Enough!
Of course.
You will regret what you did, Mr. Cobblepot.
The cure, Freeze.
There isn't one.
What?
Perhaps I should elaborate. Creating an antidote to the disease that afflicts the clown was easy. Unfortunately, the cure degrades too quickly. It needs a restorative element, some kind of reforming enzyme. Without it, it breaks down before it can help its host.
I've seen this before.
Finding a suitable enzyme is not the only problem. It needs to be adapted, bonded to human DNA. That will take decades. Time, it appears, you do not have.
What if I told you I know a man who's been exposed to that enzyme for centuries?
What man?
His name is Ra's al Ghul.
Bring him to me. All I need is a sample of his blood. It is your only hope.
Ra's al Ghul is dead.
Then you and the clown are doomed.
Not exactly. I need someone to tell me where the body is. Then I can go wake him up.
Blasphemer! You're not worthy to speak of the great Ra's al Ghul!
You are a fool, Batman. You've let your only hope escape.
No, Victor. If Ra's al Ghul is in Arkham City, I now have a trail right to him.
This isn't over.
It is from where I'm standing.
I'm a patient man. I can wait. My family used to own Gotham. It will again. I'll take all this back. Just wait and see. You're going in my collection, Batman. I always get what I want. My family used to own Gotham. It will again.
Are you sure this man can provide the missing ingredient?
I've met Ra's al Ghul many times. He claims to be over 600 years old. And I believe him. Which means something is keeping him alive.
Let us hope you are correct, Batman. After all, your life depends on it. The structure of the disease that affects you is complicated. The missing element you suggest is interesting from a purely scientific perspective. The structure of the disease that affects you is complicated.
Oracle, change of plan. I'm going after the League of Assassins.
Why? What have they got to do with all this? Oh, wait a minute. Is this about Ra's or his daughter?
Penguin had one of the League's assassins imprisoned in the museum. I recognize the insignia. She's a member of Talia's elite guard.
I knew it. What is it about that woman that makes her instantly the most important person in your world?
Talia is not the goal, Barbara. I've uploaded Freeze's unfinished cure. It looks to me like the answer is...
Found in Ra's al Ghul's blood. Okay, Bruce, I guess you need to go after him. But please stay focused. Don't let her get in the way again.
I see you have sent a data request on the League of Assassins.
His territory. See how he likes it. I'm ready. Me too. Good. I don't get it. Penguin should have been in touch by now.
I'm telling you, Batman's got him. No way.
The blood trail has run out. The only way I'm gonna find that assassin is to locate more evidence. The only way to find Raish is to get a tracker on that ninja. I'll need to get in close.
You only continue to live because the great Ra's al Ghul allows it. Call him off.
I can take her.
Stand down.
Do not follow us.
I didn't need your help.
Really?
It's not what it looked like from where I was standing.
I had it under control. Why did Alfred send you?
He was worried about you.
Take this, get it analyzed, and start searching the hospitals and emergency rooms. Anyone with this blood in them will be dead within 24 hours.
Whose blood is it? Oh, it's yours, isn't it? I'll get it to the hospitals and come back. You need my help here.
I can handle it. You're needed in Gotham. Things could get worse, much worse.
You think? If Strange really knows who you are, what happens if he tells everyone? How will you...
Trust me, I'll find a way.
If you need me, you know where I am.
I know. Now go!
They say Batman's taking down the Penguin.
Do you think it's true?
I don't know. Strange take control of Gotham from Sharp. Strange must have screwed with this.
What are we gonna do now? Look, they're all picking sides. Who'll get left out?
I hope you're doing your best here, Bats, because I just had a horrible thought. We could both actually die here tonight. Fortunately, the odds are weighted in my favor, but just imagine how you'll feel if I'm gone. It's not like you're not lonely enough, right? All that brooding is not good for you, you know. Do you have someone to go home to each morning? And I don't mean that kid you drag across the rooftops. I mean someone real, someone you can talk to. I don't think you do. It's sad, isn't it? You do all this for Gotham, and the only person you can rely on is me.
What do you think's gonna...
So you actually completed enough of my challenges. Was it hard? I hope so. Because it is time for a reward. And what's more rewarding than a riddle? Riddle me this. The more there is, the less you see. What could I be? Amazing! You actually solved my riddle. I suppose a reward is due. I'm running a little game of chance that you may be interested in playing. Here's your invitation.
Joker?
Seen Killer Croc since I got here. Guess he's down in the sewers somewhere. ninjas here, do we?
Roll up, roll up. It's time for my latest game.
Help me!
All you need to do is keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes open, Dark Knight. Take your pick, Batman. What? Shall we see if you were right? What? No. How did you do that?
Batman, over here! Get me out of this thing! Get me out of this thing! Help me! Help!
You're safe now, Officer North.
Thank you. I thought I was gonna die back there.
Riddler gave you a code, right?
Yeah, it's 860120. He said something about it helping you.
It will. Stay here.
Someone trying to locate a hostage before they found enough of my secrets? I hope not. There's no way you could have solved that one, Batman. Even I couldn't. You must have cheated. Consider this a warning. From here on in, it gets harder.
The perimeter wall separates you from the good people of Gotham City.
Forget about him. No way he'd make it in here.
Freeze? But he took down Penguin to get Freeze. Wasn't Freeze working for the Joker? I'm sure he was. I think the Icebox was supposed to be making Joker well.
Really? Since when does the Joker need help from anyone?
When he's about to drop dead, I guess.
Man, I'm confused. Let's just kill anyone who comes past.
Why didn't I think of that? Good plan.
Target in sight.
Stop. Batman took down Penguin. So now, the museum's up for grabs. Joker won't want Two-Face grabbing it. He'll send us out to stop him. Did you see what he looked like?
This can be as easy or as painful as you like.
No, don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything.
I knew you would.
People like you don't make the boss happy. And the last thing I need today is the Joker being unhappy. Joker? Oh no. Sorry. I'm sorry. Don't tell me you didn't know. I told you. I said...
believe you saved me.
Right, because of your crimes against society. Gotham is a safer place without you. You are responsible for your own survival within this facility.
hold for Mr. Zsasz. I'm sorry, he's not available right now. You need to find the phone.
What it was like, Batman? I was numb. I'd lost everything, and I was alone, crying like a baby staggering through the streets of this city, until I found the answer that I had been looking for. I stood there on the Sprang Bridge, looking out at the sea. I felt the warm breeze on my skin, and it felt right. I looked down and imagined myself falling into the blissful arms of my mother. And then he appeared. He held out the knife and demanded my money. My money! Can you believe it? I looked into his cold, desperate eyes, and I saw something familiar. Something inevitable. I saw oblivion. I saw that we are all the same, stuck on a miserable loop that demands salvation. So I gave it to him.
This panel is protected using Tiger encryption protocols. I can't decrypt it without access to the master control program Strange uses.
When I'm done.
The Bat computer has detected another round fired from Deadshot's weapon. I've analyzed the impact sound, and the bullet struck in this approximate location. His next victim will be here, somewhere. Deadshot must be stopped.
By the time I'm done with you, you'll be begging me to kill you.
Batman's here!
The Bat computer has detected another...
Can you imagine what it was like, Batman?
Just did something to prove you want to work for Two-Face.
Don't even think about lying to me. Riddler, tell me everything.
Okay, don't hurt me. This is all I know.
You've been very educational.
My flesh is begging you to fail, Batman. Will you? Ring, ring.
Can you imagine the vagrant's surprise when I grabbed his knife from his hands? It was instinctive. It was beautiful. In one movement, I sliced out his throat and gave him the gift of salvation. It happened so fast, but I felt every joyous sensation. The blood sprayed over my face, and I saw what little life was left in his eyes leave. But then it was over. I felt lost. Like it had been meaningless. That no one would acknowledge my sacrifice. And then it happened. Without realizing what I was doing, I plunged the knife into my forearm and cut deep. It was incredible. I felt my body elevate to a higher place. It had become a temple to my work.
From him yet? Penguin? Nah, he's gone. Huh, like what? You don't want him.
Quiet.
I can't believe you saved me.
He could what? What's he gonna do? I heard Batman was heading his way. Now either Batman stopped him or he's killed Batman. Either way, he's not listening.
I've got a camera out in Sector 1.
The Bat computer has detected another round fired from Deadshot's weapon.
Still got scars in places I don't like to think about.
Are still alive anyway. Everything else in this place freezes to death. I've seen them. I just need to remember.
I can hurt you more than you can imagine. Tell me about Riddler.
Riddler? Okay, I don't know much, but I'll talk. Don't hurt me!
I can't guarantee that.
Don't shoot! Please, don't shoot us!
That man's snooping around. He knows something's about to happen. Something big.
The perimeter wall of Arkham City is patrolled by Tiger operatives. Do not approach the wall.
Bruce Wayne got put in Arkham City. I'd like to get 5 minutes with that rich son of a bitch.
Looks like I found another Deadshot victim. I should scan this area for evidence. The bullet impacted here. Deadshot struck again.
He's killed someone else? Listen, I know you don't want to hear this, but the people in there are all bad guys, right?
Some of the prisoners in here are not your typical bad guys, Barbara. There are a number of political prisoners. People who crossed Strange. Others who were tied into the mayor somehow. There's a pattern here. I just need to figure out what it is.
I'll run a trace on the latest victim, see how they're connected. What about you?
I'm going to check out the location he fired from. Deadshot left behind a tripod. Maybe it holds a clue about where to find him. Deadshot made a mistake.
He did? That is definitely not part of his MO.
He doesn't know he made it. He used a tripod to steady his shot. The tripod has trace elements of a rust-like metallic compound. Wherever he stored his weapon must be made of that compound.
So what are you waiting for? Analyze the particles and isolate the area they came from.
This isn't my first day on the job, Barbara. The particles contain a small amount of a specific lead compound that was used in paints for a short period 20 years ago. I've isolated the possible locations, but there are too many to check. Deadshot's getting sloppy. If he makes another mistake like this, he's mine.
Damn it. There's a camera busted in Sector 3. There seems to be a camera.
I've got him! He's over here!
I've got a camera out in Sector 4.
Do not attempt to access the other.
Oracle, I'm heading underground. Below the surface, Gotham's a maze of old steel and ironwork. My signal may get weak. Try and stay locked on.
Rerouting additional satellite coverage now. Good luck, Bruce.
I thought it was bad up there. Down here, I'm not just cold. I'm wet, and I smell like I've been standing in something Croc left behind.
Do you ever stop complaining?
Shut up, the both of you. We got a job to do. Penguin's crew are on the run. Joker wants us to off any of them we find.
I thought he was offering them jobs.
He said it's up to us. Personally, I don't like those jerks, so I say we put a bullet in their heads.
Fine with me. Look out! It's Batman!
Joker's got his crew moving through the sewers, hunting down what's left of Penguin's thugs.
This is not going to be easy, Dark Knight. What number comes after 3 when the night falls? The answer is 2. 1. And the Dark Knight Detective fails to complete my challenge.
Well, well.
So the shaved monkey has failed. How utterly, utterly expected. This is not going to be easy, Dark Knight.
Listen up. The last of the Penguin's crews will hold up somewhere up ahead. Joker wants it. Found.
Do we kill him?
Up to us.
I say we kill him.
What do I need to break to make you tell the truth about Riddler?
You don't need to do nothing. I'll talk.
Glad to hear it.
Protocol 10 will commence in 5 hours.
What starts with a tick and ends with a shock? Three, two, one. And the Dark Knight detective fails to complete my challenge. What's wrong? Has your primitive brain given up and accepted that I, the Riddler, am better than you? What starts with a tick and ends with a shock? Three, two, one. And the Dark Knight detective fails to complete my challenge. This is hardly a surprise. I always knew I was better than you. What starts with a tick and ends with a shock? Three, two, one. And the Dark Knight detective fails to complete my challenge. That's cheating. Though I am hardly surprised. I knew this was too difficult for you to complete.